I guess when we look at growth today, it is different from 5 years ago, it's different from 10 years ago. And so when we have companies which are in more control of their top line, they're less beholden to a cycle, they've got opportunities for cost out also. Those are the businesses which we like, and in that instance, if we can see a growth profile where we've got a sort of low to mid-teens total shareholder return, that's something that's pretty attractive to us, whether it be growth and dividend yield together or just growth by itself. So a company that we've spent a lot of time with and which we really like the growth profile has been something like A2 Milk. So that was a company which was a small cap name, and it's transitioned through our funds from a small cap or in the broad cap fund into our large cap fund as well. And it's one where we've done a lot of work fundamentally on just both the profile domestically in Australia, but also offshore in China, and there's some good growth options in the UK and the US as well. So that's one where we can see that runway of growth continuing. Well, with A2, the thing that we feel the market's missed over time has actually been just the upgrade cycle that business is going to go through. So when we think about A2, you've got different layers of growth, and just the demand that's coming out of China and the verification work that we've done in those different channels into China sort of leads us to think that there is that sort of growth profile to come. And also when we think about value, the market's also not necessarily looking at optionality in the business. So there's growth options in the UK and also in the US as well. So that's something that we're focused on also. The work that we do in A2 in order to verify what's going on across the channels involved a lot of footwork into the different sort of outlets in Australia. So whether it be the supermarket channel or the chemist channel, and a bunch of other sort of market sort of channels. Then there's also work around the way in which some of the product gets into China. So domestically, we've been to China on numerous occasions, understanding the landscape over there and the different ways in which there's a grey market and also the direct channel. And there's also the work around the online channel as well, where you've got the likes of Alibaba selling A2 product. So the important aspect with A2 is actually the IP around their testing process, and that's critical in terms of their competitive advantage. The other thing that we note is that the management team is extremely strong. So from the board down, they've navigated the different sort of permutations of the regulatory landscape with China fantastically well. And so we've got a lot of confidence that they've got their hands on the pulse of what needs to be done.